This is a photon, or at least a representation of one, because the truth is, your eyes don't detect photons as tiny glowing dots flying through space. Instead, a photon hits a molecule in your retina, triggering a chemical reaction which sends an electrical signal to your brain, and your brain turns that into light. Everything you've ever seen is just your brain interpreting photons. Almost all the light you see on Earth comes from one place, the sun. Deep inside its core, at temperatures of around 15 million degrees Celsius, hydrogen atoms fuse together to form helium, and in that violent process a photon is born. But here's the part most people don't realize. That photon does not travel straight out. The sun is incredibly dense. So instead of moving freely, the photon gets trapped in a chaotic journey, travels a tiny distance, gets absorbed, then re-emitted in a random direction. Again and again and again. This process is called a random walk. A straight path would take seconds, but this takes hundreds of thousands to millions of years. A photon born when early humans were just discovering fire might only be reaching the surface today. And then finally, after millions of years of chaos, it escapes at the speed of light. From that moment on, nothing stops it. The distance from the sun to Earth is about 150 million kilometers, and it crosses that vast emptiness in just 8 minutes and 20 seconds. And then one of those photons hits your eye right now, meaning the sunlight you see is already over 8 minutes old. So in theory, if the sun were to suddenly vanish, you wouldn't notice immediately. For 8 minutes, everything would look perfectly normal. Daylight, warmth, life, and then darkness. Forever. Because what you see is never the present, it's always the past.